Well, welcome to Lesson 2. This is about setting goals, calendars, and budgets. As you may have noticed by now, everything in the class is sequential and it builds on top of itself. This is called scaffolding, where you set the first layer of scaffolding with the first readings, the first lessons, the first reading responses. Then you set the second layer of scaffolding with the next unit, and then the third layer, and so on, until you have a complete scaffold. And in this case, the complete scaffold is the project that you're going to do at the end of the class, okay? And that's why it's very important when you are looking at these learning modules each week or each lesson that you always look at item number 7, planning ahead, because that helps steers you and causes you to think now about your final project. I want you to be able to see how all these lessons, these units are working together to help you get to the final goal of the class, which is completing this final marketing project. So with that in mind, it's really, really important, that you engage the textbook thoroughly, okay, that you really dig into the readings. And that's why I have you do these reading responses each lesson, okay. And what I'm looking for in those is I'm looking for good detail, good specifics, and good examples. And what this is all about critical thinking. Critical thinking means you push yourself a little bit. You push yourself beyond the obvious. You push yourself beyond the first impression, and you start digging into where you get down to the details, you get down to the nitty-gritty, you get down to the specifics, and you think in terms of things in specifics, and then you think of terms in terms of things, how what you're reading and learning relates to your own life or your own goals or your own future prospects, the workforce, wherever you're headed, okay? And these create lifelong learning skills, which are really, really valuable in both the workplace, the marketplace of ideas, and also in your own personal life, where you're able to think your way through things and not have other people making decisions for you, but where you get to make your own decisions based on how you find, interpret, and dig into the information and the material, okay? So there are always some larger goals here, all right? So I think I said what I need to say in the reading responses, looking for those details, looking for those specifics, looking for those examples. I want you to engage the textbook thoroughly, and then this is building you towards the final project. The final project goes back and covers everything that you've accomplished in these first lessons with these reading journals, okay? So there's absolutely no wasted time, there's no wasted assignments, there's absolutely no busy work. The discussions and those videos and the discussions, that's my way of lecturing to you. These weekly overview lectures aren't really lectures about the material. They're lectures about the goals, the philosophy, and some of the administrative details, okay? So as usual, I'm looking for everything to be in on time. You can't, these internet courses at Trine are very short. They're always very compressed, and some semesters are more compressed than others. Spring and fall is 8 weeks, some are 6 weeks. So, and most courses are 12 or 16 weeks long. So you're really working under a compressed schedule. Same amount of content, same number of credit hours. So you really have to dig in and not get behind, okay? You just cannot do that, please. So please enjoy the lectures and the discussion. This week there's one by Steve Jobs. Of course, you know how cool he is. And I'm trying to give you some additional information that the textbook doesn't cover. Excuse me, I think I need to sneeze. That's going to broaden your outlook on this whole marketing type issue, kind of bringing in current day scenarios, right? Some of the issues that are really going on right now, and sort of expand your thinking a bit. So I think I've rambled on long enough. You know how to get a hold of me. There's no such thing as a stupid question, okay? I like questions. It's a hallmark of a good student. So bottom line is engage the readings thoroughly. Look at the planning ahead item in your learning module and be on time. Thanks.